Plus, from a product to mute the snorer in your house to a gadget that improves your sleep, Dr. Michael Breus is here with tips to get more Z's. Plus, Gail.
Oh, my turn. Getting a good night's sleep. Maybe I didn't get enough. Getting a good night's sleep, it is hard to come by for so many people.
Yeah, that's why we brought in the sleep doctor to help. From a product to help you snore less to a gadget that promises to improve your Z's, the author of The Power of When. Dr. Michael Breus is here with some of his favorite products. Good to see you again.
Good to have you back.
And I'll tell you, I can personally attest to some of his techniques. They've helped me, so I can't wait to see what you brought.
Yeah.
What's the first thing?
So the first one is a product called Mute. It's available at Walgreens, and this is an internal nasal dilator. So what that means is it actually is something that goes up and inside the nose, and it helps open up the nasal passages and reduces snoring. So if you've had a couple of beers at dinner and you have a tendency to snore, my wife turns to me and says, put your nose thingy in, and it makes the whole night much better.
Is it uncomfortable?
So you feel it for 30 seconds, and then honestly, you don't feel it again. I actually have athletes who use this for running because it helps get more oxygen in as well. So not only for nighttime use, but maybe even for daytime
Interesting.
use.
Okay.
So the next is Natrol.
Marriage savers would
Marriage
that should be
saver
called.
for sure. So melatonin. So melatonin, remember, is a sleep regulator, so it helps your body know when it's nighttime. So what's nice about this particular product is it comes in the 1 milligram dosage. Most of them come in 3, 5, and 10 milligrams, and actually that's not the right dose for most adults. So looking for the 1 milligram dosage, Natrol does a really nice job of having that in a liquid form, which also gets into your system quicker because you put it under your
And
tongue.
we should say you didn't endorse, you're not an
No, I'm
official
not an
endorser.
official spokesperson.
You just like these products.
I like these products. I use these products myself. Now, this one I am an endorser with. I work with this company. This is called iHome, and this product is called a Zenergy. It's really interesting. So beside the bed, alarm clock, but it also has lights that actually help soothe you. It's got a sound machine built in, so ocean sounds, white noise, pink noise, things like that. And then what's really fascinating is it has a thing that you follow along with your breathing, which helps lower your heart rate. And when you lower your heart rate, it helps you enter into sleep. So I really like this product. A lot of science behind this one. The second one is really cool because it's great for kids. It's a little bit smaller. It's kind of portable. I actually throw one of those in my suitcase and use it for me when I'm traveling or things like that. That can be helpful because, you know, if you're in a hotel, you never quite know what the sounds are going to be.
Yeah, you hear the doors and
the doors,
the
and
elevator.
the elevator, and the ice machine, and all that kind of stuff.
See,
So
you get a familiar sound too. Not only is it soothing, but you get a familiar sound that
exactly,
takes you.
and that really helps reduce that anxiety.
Right.
So these, I want you guys to try these on.
Okay.
So these are blue blocking glasses. Now, first of all, they're pretty fashionable.
They're pretty.
They're
very
pretty cool
stylish.
looking,
Yeah.
and you can still see through them. But what's nice here is you don't. If you're looking at your feed or your Facebook or whatever in your phone, that light is going to keep you awake. Wearing these prevents that.
I'm getting sleepy right now.
And it actually helps with eye strain. My son uses this when he's typing in the afternoon and the evenings, and it helps lower his eye strain. So it actually works out pretty well.
Interesting.
These are fascinating. So these light bulbs, actually, this one is called Good Night. It's by a company called Lighting Science. There's a filter inside that prevents that blue light from even coming out. So I have these in my bedside table when I like to read.
Yeah.
So that way my brain doesn't think, oh my gosh, it's morning because of the light that's exposed to me. So this one is actually pretty cool.
What is it with the blue light that?
It turns
why
out
blue?
that 460 nanometers or blue light affects certain cells in your eye and turns off the melatonin faucet. Remember, melatonin is that key that starts the engine for sleep, so that's what we want to have going as much as we can, so we don't want light to affect that. This is one I have in my bathroom. This has blue light, so in my bathroom, when I flip on the lights in the morning, boom, I get like a big dose of sunlight. But if I get up in the middle of the night to pee, you don't want to turn on the lights with this one because all of a sudden you just told your brain it was
He's holding
morning.
my shoulder because he's talked to me about that.
And then the final one, this is amazing. I use this with my patients. This is one of the best sleep trackers on the market. It's called the S Plus. And what's unique about this is it sits by your bed and it sends a radar signal out, and it measures heart rate, blood pressure, and position, and can tell you exactly what stage of sleep you're in. Then it compares you to somebody your age and gender, so you kind of know where you fit in the whole scheme of things. And then finally, if it notices a deficiency, it will actually send you personalized tips and teach you how to sleep better. I haven't seen that in anything else.
Boom.
Other 39-year-olds like us.
Yeah.
What are they going
Yeah, I guess you have to tell the truth to the machine first.
The machine knows.
Good stuff. For more
great
information on
stuff.
Dr. Breus and his new book, The Power of When, discover your chronotype and the best time to eat lunch Ask for a raise.
Yeah.
Have relations. Write a novel. Take your meds and more. You can go
There was
to
something else in there.
thepowerofwhenquiz.com. And also be sure to check out my podcast with Dr. Breus. We talk about everything from what kind of bed you should buy to how to overcome insomnia to what time you should go to sleep and wake up. You can hear it right now in Frank Buckley interviews on iTunes or any podcast platform, or at KTLA on the KTLA News app, or at ktla.com/podcast. And one of his great techniques, count backwards from 300 by threes.
Jeez,
I'm telling you, it'll put you right to sleep.
It works.
Yeah.
I was just saying, this man is never lonely at a cocktail party.
Oh,
it's right away. Everybody all over him.
I know. My wife always says, "Don't tell them what you do," because as soon as they find out, she just rolls her eyes and walks to the bar.
Yeah.
She knows what's going to happen.
Thanks
so thanks for having me.
Thank you,
All right.
Doctor.
The world's largest